cabinet post in of Minister of National Unification, especially interesting these days. In addition to teaching political science at Emory and Case Western Reserve Universities, he's been a Woodrow Wilson Fellow, a Fellow at the Harvard Law School. He's taught at Seoul National University, has numerous publications to his credit, and now he is the advisor to President Do Tae-woo on political matters. This combination, incidentally, of an active academic life and then going into government service has become not that unusual in South Korea. After Dr. Lee's remarks, he's open for questions. Please identify yourself and your organization. Dr. Lee.
Thank you for the kind introduction. I'm asked to speak louder. My voice is rather soft and has certain advantages. Now, National Assembly, I have to answer the questions raised by the members of our National Assembly. And since we are right in the middle of a so-called democratization process, there are lots of questions. And one complaint I hear very often in our National Assembly is I speak so softly that most of members couldn't hear what I said. And afterward, they generally say that it sounded reasonable, but they couldn't clearly understand what I was saying. And I hope that's not the case this morning. I was in the U.S. Both as a student and as a young assistant professor, but those were the 1960s. I've been back in Korea since 1968. So after 20 years of teaching at Seoul National, I have joined the government. Most of my time in the government had been spent on North-South relations, that is, relationship divided Korea. As you know, in last year and so, both Germany and Yemen have been united. Now the division in China is so uneven that sometimes we don't consider China a still divided country, which makes Korea perhaps the last divided country in the world. I had a visit with my counterpart to Germany, like the Minister of German Affairs, just last month. And well, she spoke with the minister because her ministry is going out of business at the end of this year in Germany because of inflation. And I look at her really nasty like this in Korea. We don't know what will come out. Let me just quickly outline the current state of North-South relations here, and then we will go into discussion. Just to give you a brief background, there hasn't been very much change in Korea for almost 4 decades. The war ended in 1953. Since then, almost 4 decades, North-South confrontation had continued. Only recently we see signs of some significant changes, and these changes have been brought by at least 3 or 4 different factors. First of all, for the last 4 decades, there has been a very steadfast stance for part of the alliance, that is, the bigger alliance between the United States